Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to day number 5 of our New Year's Resolutions Masterclass. And last time, you created a list of tactics and specifics that would help you reach your goals. And really important is that you create the time and space in your day to actually make those things happen. I want to tell you about ways that I can be totally, completely derailed. Last weekend, this is very recent and it happens all the time, but last weekend I had all 5 of my kids to myself. My wife was out at an event with some family and I had the kids. I did the same thing the week before and it went splendidly well. It was amazing. But this time was different and I want to tell you why. And we're going to get to the point that will save you from being derailed in the same way that I was. But anyways, I've got all these kids. I was invited to play hockey at 10:30 at night, and I'm the kind of guy who says yes and likes to do things like that, but it came at a cost. I stayed up till 2 a.m. and my kids, 2 of the oldest, stayed up till 1 a.m. as well, so we were all tired the very next day. And man, the house was mayhem the following day. We were all raising our voices, we were mad, we were moody, we were screaming, we had so many breakdowns over treats and lots of other things, and it wasn't just my kids. Like, we were all nuts. And I talked, even so much so that I talked to the kids and I said, guys, why are we all so crazy? It's because we haven't slept. So my good friend Sky was talking to me about this principle and related an example that has to do with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So in Jiu-Jitsu, the main focus that he teaches the students is to preserve and prioritize your ABCs, your airway, your breathing, and your circulation. So you want to do things that keep you safe from being choked out, from being submitted, essentially. But you need to do certain things to make you safe. If you haven't done those things, then it's really hard to continue. It's really hard to escape or mount an attack if you're being choked out or if you can't breathe, if your circulation stopped. You just can't do it. So in life, there are different things that take us all out of commission. And for me, and I think for a lot of us, there are these are things like sleep, proper nutrition. I was on a road trip with a guy 2 years ago that said, oh, Dale, I said, hey, do you want me to get you soda? Dale, I don't drink soda. I don't like to spike my insulin and go up and down so much while I'm driving. I'd like to have a more consistent energy flow. And that's real, that type of thing. So there's sleep and nutrition, and the types of friends that we hang out with, how we schedule our time. There's all sorts of ways to defend our time and create the conditions that we need in life to allow us to reach our goals, to actually go to the gym 5 days a week, to go to the gym to learn gymnastics. If we don't do some of that basic blocking and tackling to keep our time safe, then we're gonna have a hard time doing what we need to do to reach our goals. So the goal today in our last and final mastermind class is to create a list of the types of things you want to do day in and day out that will help you be a healthy person. These could have to do with sleep, nutrition, where you spend your time, how much TV you watch, when you use social media, how much social media you use, what apps you have on your phone, when you turn on Do Not Disturb, when you wake up, when you go to sleep, all those different types of things. I want you to make a list of how your perfect day would go. Maybe even imagine if you were to program a video game character to live a perfect life on your behalf, and you could just tell him, you didn't need any willpower to do this. You could just say, oh, yeah. You should go to sleep at 8 so you can wake up at 4, and you should only eat healthy meals, and you should stop eating at 5, and you should only access social media for an hour during the day during lunchtime when you do your other distracting things, and yada, 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 yada. What are those things that you would have him do? And as you do that, him or her, or whatever pronoun you'd like to use for this avatar that you've created, right? What would you have them do without willpower? Those are the types of things that you could slowly integrate into your life. I've created other videos around habits. Actually, in the 17-day masterclass, I go a lot more in depth into the habit creation process that you can check out. We'll also include the link to the 17-day masterclass here in the description. But that's the homework for today. It's really been awesome to be with you during these last 5 days. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed it and like the channel, then subscribe. Share this challenge with your friends if you've found it helpful and if you feel that your resolutions are better than you've had in years past. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.